Alright guys, I'm over here at the Sandy E. Larson Sandy Sanctuary, something like that. These are some trails that I recently found out about, and I've ran once or twice. I've ran one time before, and I've been meaning to come out here to do all of my 50-miler training and my 100K training, but this is the only second time I've come out here, and I need to come out more because my 50-miler is next week and my 100K is going to be in February. So those are coming up quick, especially that 50-miler. I can't really do anything about my training for that, but I can, you know, train a little bit more for my 100K, at least get my body ready for that. These are all endurance events, endurance races, where my goal for these races are to just finish them, right? I also want to get a good time. I don't want to slog through the whole thing. So I do want to get my endurance up, and this is going to be part of it for me to start running out here on these trails because they are pretty close to my house. I was going to run somewhere else, but I remembered about these trails. And you guys can see right here, there's a 4-mile loop, the red loop, there's a 2-mile loop, the blue loop, and there's this 0.8. So I could get a good amount of miles out here, and that's what I'm going to do today. I already started my run, my ultra run, so let's go ahead and go. Alright, so I'm out here on the trails. I decided to go on the white trail. I think this is only 0.8 miles, but I'm here for 8 miles, so I'll be going through all these trails, trying to explore it because I've never been down this one. It's a little chilly today. It's like 45 degrees. So I wish this weather was here yesterday for the turkey trot, because that was a warm run. If you guys haven't seen that video, go ahead, watch it over here. But yeah, my goal for this run is just to take it easy. I've been doing a lot of racing, and that means I've been going pretty hard. So I do need some recovery, and even though this is a long 8 miles, I'm just going to keep it at a low heart rate just to mimic what I'm going to be doing during the ultra marathon, because that is next weekend, next Saturday. Nice place though. I really like this. This is a little more open than the other trails over in where's that? The Big Thicket. This is part of the Big Thicket system. I want to say that this is one of the most well-maintained trails out here. Alright, my camera isn't working right. I think the memory card in it is too slow, so gotta head back to the car, switch out memory cards, maybe switch out cameras. I have another camera in there, but I'm about a mile in, so got 7 more miles to go. Alright, nothing is working for me today. I tried to switch out memory cards to the other camera, my Osmo Pocket, or my Pocket 2, whatever it's called, DJI Pocket 2, and it said to format my memory card. I've been having so many issues with memory cards lately, it's really annoying. So I don't know how this audio is going to be. It's kind of windy today, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and go for another 7 miles. This is going to be camera footage today. So the shoes I'm running in are the Nike Pegasus trail shoes. I bought them for my Grand Canyon trip, and it's really important to have a pair of shoes that are comfortable. Like these are size 13. I normally wear a size 12, but during an ultra marathon your feet expand, and sometimes it just gets uncomfortable running in, you know, something like a shoe that is your true size 12 for me, where whenever I ran those shoes for ultra marathons, my toes would hit the front of it. So definitely make sure you have a pair of comfortable shoes, and these are definitely comfortable. almost at 2 miles. It is gorgeous out here. It is, like, I would say this is a perfect day to run out on these trails. And this is another new part I haven't been on. Looks like it goes on forever. The trail curves around here, goes all the way down there. So yeah, if you guys haven't been in your local, you should check this out. This is nice. These are the trails that I did see the copperhead one time, so I definitely had to keep my eye on the ground. But I don't think they're going to be out because it's pretty cold. I would assume they are hiding from the cold. They're trying to keep warm. So hopefully there's no copperheads out today. All right, so yeah, the trail heads that way and some more trails over this way. Let's keep going. All right, just at mile 3 in, going a lot better. Early on, I was trying to mess with all my technology, my cameras. That was kind of annoying me. But the good thing about that is that if I am frustrated, one of the things that I like to do to get unfrustrated is work out. And going for a run is one of those things that helps me out when I am frustrated. And now I'm feeling awesome. This run is nice. I'm kind of looking forward to the 50 miler, but I'm also kind of dreading it because I know that that's gonna have some ultra miles. Ultra miles are the struggle miles that you get into during an ultra marathon. I think every runner, even if you are the best runner in the world, is gonna have some ultra miles. But right now, I am not in ultra miles. I am in enjoying this run mode. I haven't seen any animals yet. I've seen a lot of deer tracks, a few hog ruts, but no animals yet. So 3 miles in, another 5 more miles to go on this Goku Runners virtual 8 mile. All right, just hit mile 4, and I was thinking about my goal for the 50 miler. I'll probably say this in the video too, but just for now, and of course goals change during a race depending on the weather. And since it's cold this week, usually it's not cold 2 weekends in a row in Texas. So who knows what the weather will be like for Brazos Bend. But my goal for the 50 miler, I did it in 2012 or 2013, I don't remember, but I ran it in just over 13 hours. So I would like to break 13 hours for this 50 miler. We'll see what I can do. Seems like it's a pretty good goal. That would just be under a 50-minute pace. So I think that's doable. But of course, like I said, who knows what I'm gonna do on race day. So that was this loop. Actually pretty good. You can definitely get a lot of miles out here. Mile 4 more miles to go. All right, so that was the orange trail that we just went on. Now I'm gonna head over to do the blue trail. This is the floodplain trail. This is actually the trail I did on my last video where I came out here. The floodplain trail. This is where I saw the copperhead. It's a little bit more technical, and it has a few creek crossings. So may get my feet wet. Got less than 4 more miles to go, and I think that this will just be under 3 miles over here. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. Let's do every single trail out here. These trails over here, the blue trails, definitely more fun than the orange trail, the white trail. This one has a little more like ups and downs, so it makes it you know, like a little roller coaster ride. There's a lot more turns. And it's a lot more technical too. So you have to keep your eyes on the trail, like what I'm doing right now. But yeah, this is more enjoyable. Hopefully I see no snakes. I haven't hit any big old spider webs yet. So that's a win. And I haven't fell either. You will not get lost on these trails either. It's so well marked with like markings. This looks pretty fresh. All these little blue ribbons. If you get lost out here, you are not paying attention. Let's continue the run. Run walk. Just going ultra pace. So there is a little bit of a creek crossing right here. Let's see how I navigate it. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I think I did hit a spider web though. So I still got a long ways to go. So hopefully this will end with me right at 8 miles. There's a creek behind me. Here's a little up down. This is actually one of the first runs that I'm doing that is a training run. I've been doing a lot of races recently. I've done some group runs, I guess, but this one is my first solo run by myself where I'm going out for training. And I've had a loss of motivation, but I'm getting it back with all the running that I'm doing. And a run like this one, in this beautiful fall trail, it's really nice. All the leaves and everything. But I'm glad to be getting out. And hopefully I can come out one more time before my run on before my 50 miler. See all the little roots? Little cypress roots. All of them over here. You know, these shoes are working out pretty good. I've actually never ran in them. I only did the Grand Canyon. So I did want to test them out for this run to see if I can actually run in them. And they're working really well. I just hit mile 6, 2 more miles to go. All right, I think I'm at the end of this blue trail. Ends with a little climb. This is like a mountain for Southeast Texas. But, well, I did fall. That was like my first fall ever. I had not fallen on the trails in a long time. Knock on wood. Hopefully I don't do that again. Yeah, I don't fall. But that was my first fall. Of course, it's when I'm filming. I am distracted when I'm filming, so it's all good. Got a 6.33, 1.66 more miles to go. Alright, I have less than a quarter mile to go. I'm going to finish it off with one of my Goku runner sprints to the finish. I don't know if I could show this to you guys on this camera, but we'll try. Done.